Madridistas says, I have unfortunate breaking news coming out of Real Madrid this morning as Real Madrid came out and said that Vinicius Jr. is now out for the Liverpool match this coming Wednesday in the Champions League. And guys, this is just awful, awful news. It continues to happen for Real Madrid. Injury after injury after injury. Rodrigo, Tchouaméni, Militao, Carvajal, the list goes on and on and on. I'm forgetting a ton of names because there's a ton of names. There's a ton of names that continue to get hurt for Real Madrid. And in this video, guys, I just really wanted to tell you a little about what I know so far from Real Madrid's perspective, as well from my perspective and for the Madridistas' perspective is what will it look like for Real Madrid against Liverpool? You know, what is that lineup going to be looking like in this? Well, we have had something similar happen before in another Champions League too. So we will be taking a look at that. But guys, I unfortunately bring you this news, breaking news coming out of Real Madrid. So if you guys can, like the video and subscribe, I really appreciate it all. But let's jump into the video. Now, guys, this news, again, is coming out of Real Madrid. This is not some news reporter. This is coming straight from the source. And so come and take a look with me. We are on the Real Madrid website, Vini Jr. medical report, and it had to be translated to English because I still don't know Spanish yet, but we're working on it. Following tests carried out today by the Real Madrid Medical Services on our player Vini Jr., he has been diagnosed with an injury to the biceps femoris in his left leg. His progress will be monitored. And now, guys, do I know what a biceps femoris is? No idea. Left leg injury. Left leg injury is all I really know out of this. Now, Fabrizio Romano came out and reported, he might be out for 3 weeks and something. There's no actual, timetable right now for that injury. And so for me to actually project that is going to be asking a lot. What I do know now, though, if he's going to be out and his progress will be monitored, I 100% doubt that he will be making the trip to Anfield and playing against Liverpool this coming Wednesday. So having that in mind, what will be happening with the lineup, right? There's a lot of different things I was thinking about. I was like, well, first of all, Rodrigo's out. You still don't have a true striker like Joselu. And so you only have a couple different options right now. Now, something did happen similar to this a couple of weeks ago. If we can think back in memory, this is an unfortunate game for us because we ultimately lose this game. But if we think back, this happened very similar to before when we were playing Lille. And so I want you to come over here and take a look at what that starting lineup looked like against Lille. Who gets the start in this one? Mbappe was the person who gets injured in this one. And I believe also Rodrigo was hurt too. And Rodrigo was a late scratch on this one. Mbappe was already out. Rodrigo gets a late scratch. And so because of a back injury, again, guys, the injuries, there's so many injuries, it's hard to keep track of. So the lineup that we went with this one was Vini Jr. at left wing and Endrick playing as that right wing, right striker sort of role. Now, we did have a midfield, Jude Bellingham, Camavinga, Tchouaméni, Fede Valverde, Carvajal, Militao, Rudiger, Ferland Mendy, and this Luna in the back. And now, looking at this, first of all, Tchouaméni's out. We already know. Carvajal's out. Militao's out as well. So 3 of those people, and now 4 with Vini, are now out from this lineup that we saw here. So what I was thinking, I said, you have a couple options when it comes to this lineup. First of all, this is going to be now the Kylian Mbappe show, right? He is the only person who's been consistently starting for Real Madrid on the attack-wise. And Kylian honestly needs to have the best game so far for Real Madrid this season on Wednesday at Anfield. And that's asking a lot. However, we know the capabilities of Kylian Mbappe, and we know that he can do it. What does it look like, though, formation-wise? I've taken a quick look and kind of thought of a couple different options that we could go with in this one. So taking a look now at the lineup builder, this is the lineup basically that we had against... I already forget the name, guys. We defeated them yesterday, Leganes. It's early in the morning for me. I'm making this video, guys, for you right now, breaking the news for you. But this is basically the lineup that we had yesterday, except for our missing spot with Vini Jr. Now, couple different things that you could have. First of all, right now, we only actually have 4 attackers listed on the squad from yesterday that were true attackers. Kylian Mbappe, Vinicius Jr., Endrick, and Brahim. Now, you could say, well, Dally, let's just go and let's just do it for the sake of this video right now, okay? We could go and put Endrick. Endrick is only 18. He hasn't been playing a lot of games so far. And so I do kind of wonder, do you really want to put Endrick out there in Anfield against a really good Liverpool team right away? I don't think so. I personally don't think so. Let me know what you guys think, though, in the comment section below. I don't think I would be putting Endrick out there just because I do think he's going to have to play. I don't think really see a world that he doesn't play. What I probably would say, though, what I probably would say that we should be doing, and this might look different. Instead of Endrick, I think I'd be putting Brahim Diaz to get the start for us. First of all, Brahim Diaz just came off a hat trick for Morocco a couple of weeks ago. I forget who it was against during international break, but Brahim is in very good form right now. He's back to being actually healthy too, and so I could see Brahim getting the start in this one. Now, what would it look like? Is it going to look like a true 4-4-2? I don't think so. I think it's going to be a lot more fluid at the top, and instead of Brahim playing like a true right striker, right wing sort of role. But I do kind of like Brahim being over there. I think he's a little more flexible than what an Endrick would look like too. Plus, he's a little more experienced too. So I actually don't mind that as well. Now, what I do think that we need to be doing is either Jude Bellingham needs to be moving to the 10 role, or you need to be moving Arda Güler to the 10 role too. And I could see this happening as well. I guess what you could also do too, this is an option. I thought Dani Ceballos did very good yesterday against Leganes. However, an option again, you could start both of them. So I want you guys to tell me what you think of this. Instead of Endrick here in the midfield, you can move Camavinga over, you can move Brahim down, and Endrick here. And you're going to have a lot more firepower here, 100%. However, this defense is now very vulnerable because you have Fede Valverde having to play right back because of the Carvajal injury and the Lucas Vazquez injury as well. I don't like this lineup as much because I think you are missing that controller in the middle. Again, you could probably bring in Luka Modric or somebody in the midfield too. But this is something that we could see happening as well. So I'm going to go back though. I think early days, guys, we're going to be making the video here very soon. But I do think that probably I would rather, Camavinga. You could put Camavinga there. But no, I honestly think it needs to be something more like this. And then I honestly think right now that we will have it to play a little more defensive, and we're really going to have to win on the counterattacks too. And so I would not be surprised if this is the lineup that Carlo Ancelotti rolls out there this coming Wednesday against Liverpool in Anfield. But you guys, let me know what you think, what we should be doing in this, because right now, again, we do not have a lot of options. There's really only a couple players that you can actually substitute right now that actually have a lot of game experience this season in particular. And I don't know. I don't know. I just cannot believe that we continue to have injuries. Injury galore, it seems, guys. I've already mentioned a bunch of the injuries, but they continue to happen. And so prayers up to Vinicius Jr. Hopefully he can recover soon. Again, guys, there's no official timetable right now from Real Madrid's perspective. That timetable that I've seen so far is 3 weeks, and that is, of course, being reported by Fabrizio Romano. So take it for what you will. He has been reported before saying Kylian Mbappe will be out 3 weeks, and he was out like 2 games. He also said Rodrigo will be out a month. We'll see how long that lasts. I don't expect Rodrigo to be back. I don't expect Vini to surprise everybody and make the trip. That is only 2 days away, unfortunately. And so it's going to be very interesting to see what happens. But guys, let me know your thoughts. Again, I'm very much devastated hearing this news this morning. I'm very much concerned now for this Real Madrid team. I'll be honest with you. I was feeling very confident, coming off the game yesterday against Leganes, and now coming into this one, I don't feel it looks good. But you guys, let me know in the comments section what you would be doing if you were Carlo Ancelotti. I would love to hear from you, and I'm very much open to ideas as well. And, we've had some ideas on here before that Carlo Ancelotti's implemented, so I would not be surprised if he's watching the video and he's reading the comments as well. But guys, let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you made it this far in the video, if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. All Real Madrid news, all Real Madrid match previews, and all Real Madrid match reactions on my channel as well. So guys, thank you all so much for watching this video. Prayers up to Vinny, and hopefully he can recover soon. But guys, this has been Dally with Dallyfc. Cheers. Real Madrid.